It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back. All right, ready to go here. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1-2 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Hey!
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right field. And that is that. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago. Bobby Witt Jr. up now for the Brewers.
That's the ball. Ball.
Caught it looking for the K. Witt wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now. Next for Milwaukee, Munetaka Murakami. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering is downstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Got him swinging. Scoreless. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one in triple digits. And a foul ball. Mizorowski, an all-star a season ago, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Soto under this one. 1 down. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's 2 down. Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Had the day off yesterday. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Foul ball there. The Rays with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Line, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0. Now a chance for Chandler Simpson. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Into left center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Looking to extend the play now. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
Runner takes off for third. Popped up and foul ball. Runner on the go again. That one fouled off. Man at second. Runner goes again. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. To third, and he picks him off. Wow. The 1-0. In there at the knees.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
In the air, left field. Simpson on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. One hit. Back here in Milwaukee and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Chourio moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Aranda batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one in triple digits. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB The Show. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We move on. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Kazuma Okamoto up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side. Lux throws the first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground to third. Caminero on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Two down, nobody on. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fought off foul. Well, I think that one of the things that we've seen is that neutralizing the running game is as much to do with going with the slide step that a good majority of the pitchers have, and nobody wants to give a free ball to the hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Two down, nobody on. Center field. Chourio coming on. And that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one down. Munetaka Murakami up now for the Brewers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And fouled off. The 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Line and a base hit into right. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Munetaka Murakami with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great.
On the ground, right side. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. Go-ahead run on base. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And the sweeper misses. Next offering is fouled back. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swings, and this one's flared. It falls for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This one in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. That one at triple digits.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand has to hurry. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Simpson takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Sliced hard, but foul.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
0-1. And Judge spoils that one. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Activity in the pen for the Rays. Ryan Baker appears to be getting loose. Sulser warming. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So back here in Milwaukee. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Yandy Diaz. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground to 3rd. And it gets by him. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Pitches in for a strike. 0-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Witt, 1 at second. On to first, double play.
They made it look easy, but it's
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Witt, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Fouled off left side. This one in the air. Aranda. And there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Next offering is foul back. 0-2 now. On the line, base hit. And a man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for the Brewers, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to second. Lux out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. That one in triple digits. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Gavin Lux.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to third. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 7th. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yo one. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Lux for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Edwin Uceda. Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Got him. That's the inning. So Back here in Milwaukee. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. And that one fouled off. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Manager out of the dugout. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, John Gray. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sets him down looking. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off. He was late. Gray, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2 stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. And we're back. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. First pitch swinging. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ian Seymour warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulser getting cranked up as well. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carrying well. Out of here. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lived for big moments, and right there made a statement. Big.
This is Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Aranda takes it himself. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball. The 1-2. And he chases that one. That's the third out, inning over. We go to the ninth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. The other way, and a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Looking to extend the play now. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and
here comes the Brewers. That one in triple digits. The Brewers trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Strike two. And that's a strikeout looking. Down to the last out for the Rays. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
So the tying run reaches with two away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
But with this sixth win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.